Welcome to the stream, everyone. How are we doing? Thank you so much for joining. Welcome TBN, welcome Brett Genie. Connor, can you do a big plane flight next, please? What sort of big plane would you like me to fly, Connor? What have you got in mind? Obviously, I can try and go as big as I can. So, what would you like me to fly, my friend? Let's get GSX. Request boarding. We also request catering. There we go. Don't leave Lahore without me. TBN man, try to be as quick as you can. If anything, you'll probably be behind me a little bit. Then I can control MSFS loading times. I completely understand your point, but I'm on a tight schedule as it is myself as well. Okay, so this has gone slightly blurry as I can remember. It used to be a lot better than this. With the DLS. Icarus, hey, just back from work and start update. Nice, Icarus. So far, it's okay for me. I haven't noticed much difference. I mean, it has gone slightly blurry. I've got my DLS settings on, as you can see, balanced, ultra, high, oops, high and ultra. So yeah, that's what I've got on. Should be pushing my 1710 or 715 earlier. No worries, I'll see how long I can wait for you, buddy. No problem. Great to hear. Yeah, it's I'm sure it'll serve quite well for all the small PCs. Why has it got that minus 400? It's supposed to be, I mean, it's supposed to be going now, so I don't understand what's going on. If weather below minimum, we continue. Yes, we do. Should be okay too, but it shouldn't be too bad. Right, ladies and gents, let's get our music muted up a little bit, and with that, right, GPU is connected, chocks and everything's connected. Let's go to mass and balance, have a look at what we will be dealing with. So we're going to be carrying we're going to be carrying 6.4 tons of fuel, 4 tons of cargo, 162 passengers, so we're pretty fully loaded up for this flight. Let's go upstairs. External power can come on, battery 1 and 2 on, adheres left, right and center to nav. Cruise supply can come on. We'll go the nav and logo lights to 1, no smoking signs to auto, emergency signs armed, and we'll turn the internal dome lights to dim. While that is all happening, we'll get left and right pumps on while the fueling is being done. Once the fueling is done, we can change that to center pumps. Nabil, are you doing real ops? Yes, pretty much, as far as I can remember. Let's get the alternates unlocked. Right, I'm not really liking this. It's really blurry. So if weather below minimum, we divide to okay, roger that. Guys, I'm gonna change this to quality. Hopefully this should fix it. No? I mean, this is a bit too blurry. It never used to be this blurry. Aha. Interesting. Hopefully weather should be clear, man. I hope so. Might just be caused by sim update 10. Could be. Right, QNH 1006. Let's go down. Get everything connected up. Call outs, we need to get them in. Then we'll go to controls. Link all of that up as well. There we go. 1006. We'll go to ATSU, AOC, and flight initialization. Request the data. 1228 over here. Init and init request. That will give us our flight plan, etc. There we go. What stand are you at? I actually can't remember what stand I spawned at. You know. I'm at one of the last one in the corner. Right, so flight number PIA 453. Cost index is at 21. We're going to be cruising at fly level 290, and we'll get the rest of the flight plan up. Spawning at gate 2 for Katmi is the CP. Yeah. I realized that earlier when I was flying, which made me crash. Right, so Tropo 52783, tailwind of 3 knots. 52783, and outside temperature is 29. Put that in there. Tailwinds of 3 knots. And if we have a look at our fuel, we will be carrying 6.4 tons of fuel. Round it up to 6.5. There we go. So we're gonna go departure 36 right. Aiden, welcome to the stream as well, buddy. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Great to have you on board. Akbar 1 Delta departure. So Akbar 1 Delta, plug that in, insert that. Cool. Let's have a look. We're gonna take arrival for runway 14. Insert that, so that's looking all good as well. Make sure there's no discontinuity in there. We'll just clear that up as so. Cool. We'll go over here and go to AOC menu. Get any received messages that we might have here. If you go to our navgraph and have a look at Akbar 1 Delta departure, see what sort of transition altitude we get on our SID. New flights in brief. SID is Akbar 1 Delta. Plug that in there. Airport charts. There we have them. If you can't see weather clear at Katmi, we will divert to Islamabad no matter what. Okay, roger that. So, Akbar, fly level 2500. So we're gonna have initial 2500. There we go. Artificially welcome to the stream. Lovely day. Oh yes, it is amazing. How are you doing? Hey, what's up, bro? Sorry I'm late, I'm sick. No worries, artificially. Hope you feel better, bro. We can of course just continue the flight and land at Skardu. I will try to do that. Let's just put it that way. Our first priority will try to land at Skardu. Let's get QNH 1006. Just gonna have a look at these settings. Not really liking it much, to be honest with you guys. I'm just gonna go straight in with Ultra, you know, for now. Let's see how that fares. Yeah, still the same. You still got a bit of blurriness there. Safety is our third priority. 100% TVN. I'm glad you got that message very clearly, but let's see what sort of FPS I'm getting on Ultra. Okay, 32 to 30 FPS, which wasn't the case before. Gonna play around with these settings a bit more. Data field, Ultra, gonna go high. Windshield effects. They can say 1024. Texture synthesis. I'll grab it down here. Texture resolution too high. And terrain, off-screen terrain pre-caching. Trees, buildings, and grass and bushes can go high as well. Oh, for God's sake, it's telling me we need to restart our simulator. Should be okay. Right, okay. I had something weird that made me throat a pain, cold, fever. Oh man. Is this video because you're from Pakistan and you want to do country video? A bit of both, to be honest with you. I want to do this route because it's been requested multiple times now, and I thought it's about time we do that. So yeah, it's a bit of a both. Do you see me? I believe that's you there. Yeah, I see you now. I'm really tempted to just change to normal settings rather than use DLS. And of course, once the loading is done, we can load up our mass and balance down here as well. Chichit, hello, how are you doing? What airline is PIA today? That's what we're flying. We're flying in PIA. I've got all the settings on high. Let's see how that plays around. We're getting high 30s, close to 40 FPS, and old constraint at CapMe for 275 for Brib 210 at 5. Yes, so if you go to CapMe, old constraint is 275.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
And if you go to, what was it? Birib. So it's Birib, there we go. Speed constraint is 210 and flight constraint is 150. And for SD, add a constraint for 900,300 feet and 170 knots. Okay. (170 knots), 9,300 feet. Oh, yeah. There we go. Cool, that's done. Descent speed limiter at 250, flight level 200. Would that be in performance? What was it? 250, 200. No? Where does it go? The weapon in flight plan page with limit. Okay, roger that. Wait. I don't have a limiter in my waypoint yet. Do not have waypoint, eh? Go M.2 and maintenance, would it be maintenance or no? It would be config and packs and cargo. We will load that in a second. Go down. Okay. I do know it was there earlier when I was at doing the other ops, just like to test it. It was definitely there. Right, ladies and gents, thank you all so much for joining the flight. We are just getting ready. Should be up and running soon, and we are running the latest sim update 10. Currently on ultra to high settings. Sasha, hello. High shirting weather. I mean, the weather's not great, definitely, but I don't know what you mean by shirting weather. Right. That's it. Bad weather. Yeah, bad weather, definitely. It's definitely very bad weather, but I think we should be okay once we're above the clouds. We draw against Canby Island. You drew against those Canby Island, okay. Right, with that, we're gonna go to ground mass and balance services. We can hear our catering is being done. Just gonna wait for our catering. Once that's done, we'll load our flight with all the cargo and passengers information in our EFP. 8th in the table now. Nice. Are you putting me on timeout? No. If you don't type caps, you should be okay. If you type caps, the Nightbot's gonna put you on timeout itself. It won't be down to me. Don't worry, I won't be doing any of that. Right, so why is that door open? Let's go down, close that door, or rather go to our EFB. There we go, that door is closed. No caps allowed, man. No caps allowed. And don't type messages one by one either. Right, so mass and balance. And we'll load up the information. Load aircraft. Instant. There we go. Now with that, we've got max zero fuel weight of 31.2, zero fuel weight of 61.0. So in it, forward, 60.0, 31.2. and we'll go to our performance page. Why can I not put one word? Not rude. I don't understand what you're trying to say, Sasha. I see you in a BLA retro livery. To be honest, I love PIA retro livery. I think that's the livery I am in. Load sheet. Let me see if there's brightness. We can increase brightness of this, can we? Brightness. There we go. That's better. So we'll have packs off, sync the radar weather data, sync the load sheet, calculate that, and now the fueling is done. Central pumps can come on, packs can go off, and with that we got V1 145, VR 145, V2 148. Packs on. Oh shoot, okay, packs on. If I said H, you would put me on timeout. No, I'm saying about caps lock. If you put capital all caps lock, you will be, then we will be timed out. So 145 145 V2 148, flaps 1, flex temp 57. So let's put that in our performance. 145 145 148, flaps 1, flex temp 57. That's all done, and we've got CG of 29.5. So let's plug that in. Maybe after we start the engines it'll come on. TCAS can go on. Right. Let's go and let's go have a look at our company message. Add to AOC and receive messages. Load sheet, accept that preliminary load sheet. Let's go upstairs. Packs can come on and beacon light can come on. Master switch for APU can go to on. Are we going to Skardu? Yes, we are. We are going to Skardu today. Seatbelt signs can come on as well. If you have a look at APU page, flaps open so we can get the master switch to start. We'll also get our pushback. Show me butter landing, please. Hopefully. How's your day? It's going great, Sasha. Thank you very much for asking, buddy. How's your day going?
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
You were at college? Okay. Don't betray, just land on touchdown zone. Okay, TBN. Remember, it's not straight in approach. Yeah, of course, you have to sort of go into valley and then go cross on final and then make it a left turn to final. It's definitely a challenging one. Is ATC online? I don't think so. There's no ATC at the moment. You missed something on upper panel. What did I miss? What did I miss? Nothing. Everything's in order. APU bleed can come on, external power can go off, and with that, let's go and get rid of our ground services. Chalks and GPU can go. APU bleed. Okay. Lahore traffic Pakistan 453 pushing back facing south. Lahore traffic. Right. Quick edit. We'll go out. And wait, what's going on? Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. I was wondering why it's not moving. Okay.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
There we go.
Release parking brakes.
Ilyas, welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Let's get our cam on. Parking brake released.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
Walaikum assalam, Ilyas. How are you doing? Don't push back right now. Give like 2-3 minutes of spacing. Oh, sorry. My bad. TBN, I read your message a bit late. Damn it. Sorry, buddy. I'm fine as well, Ilyas. Thank you very much for asking. Fell over today, Aiden. Damn. Hope you're feeling okay, buddy. Wait, what? We have a Lahore Tower online, 1181. He came just on time. Lahore traffic Pakistan 453 pushing back facing south. Did I say Lahore traffic or Lahore Tower?
Assalamu alaikum, Pakistan. Full factory with pushing back.
That's you on Tower, Sasha? Okay, thank you, buddy. Sasha, it's really hard to hear you on the ATC. Alright, let's go ignitions to start. And engine number 2 can come on.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brake set. Oh, there we go.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Hey, is the weather radar working in some of it?
Station calling, say again.
I have not checked yet.
Pakistan full factory with activity.
Sorry, was that for Pakistan 453? I have no idea what's going on. Push to talk, that's fine. Almost broke legs, bloody hell. Right, let's give them good engine start confirmation to GSX. And with that, we'll go start engine number 1. Is the weather radar working? That's a good question, but I haven't checked yet. Let me see. There we go. We can't hear you on WhatsApp. Really?
Unlocking gear.
Audio. Lahore Tower, Pakistan 453. Readability check.
Pakistan 453, read back 5x5.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass
Brilliant.
pin removed.
So let's go GSX.
Pakistan full factory with clear pushing up against 240.
Let's request our taxi. Tower Pakistan 453 requesting taxi.
Skardu inshallah out of runway 18 right. And this is ground flight level 140, scope and departure 4560.
Wait, what?
Sorry, statement departure Pakistan 440 Whiskey.
Everything, I believe Phoenix will be releasing an update sometime today. They announced on the Discord. Yes, they did announce it on the Discord. Unfortunately, it's going to be a bit too late for my my.
One is right and
It's 1-8 right, really? It's going to be a bit too late for my stream, but yeah, I'll be looking forward to that.
Victor, my apologies, sir. Departure runway is 18 left.
One is left Pakistan 440 Whiskey.
Pakistan 453 requesting taxi.
Pakistan 453, confirm pushback.
We push back facing south. It's a joke, I am not tower, sorry. Oh, okay. SIM update 10 is out already.
453, taxi to holding point runway 18 left via Papa November Sierra.
Taxi to holding point 18 left via Papa November Sierra to Pakistan 453. Right, so that changes things a little bit because departure is 18 left now. And if we go to our planning, that will change our departure SID as well. So I'm quickly gonna have a look at that. Oh, brilliant! What a time to sign me out, Navigraph.
Pakistan 453, Victor confirm facing south or north?
Official South Pakistan 440 Whiskey.
So we're going to be Akbar 1 Echo
Pakistan
departure.
453, Victor, follow the company aircraft A320, taxi to holding point runway 18 left via Papa November Sierra.
Alright, so with that, ladies and gents, set flaps 1.
Pakistan 453, Victor, sir, read back your departure clearance.
What is going on here? Who's this?
One is left and 450
Wow. Flaps 1 set, auto brakes to max.
Pakistan 453, Victor, you are clear to destination.
Ignition
via
is
Golf departure, runway out
normal.
of runway 18 left, initial climb flight level 140, Skardu departure 4.
Takeoff config. What's it saying? Speed's not inserted. Yes, we did. Oh, it probably wants us to do the speeds again because we just changed our departure.
Correction, Pakistan 453, Victor, read back correct.
57.
Pakistan 350, Lahore Tower.
There we go. Let's get takeoff config normal. That's fine. Release our parking brakes.
Correction, Pakistan 350, Lahore Tower.
There we go. We'll disconnect our pedals. So we're gonna taxi, take first right onto onto November. So Papa, then November, then all the way down to 18 left via Sierra. So yeah, ladies and gents, thank you all so much for joining. Welcome to the stream, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed all the setup that we just done. And yeah, if you did enjoy that, please make sure you hit that like and the subscribe button. Tower keeps calling you. No, it's not me. It's is it 453 or sorry, was it for 453 or 530?
Pakistan 453, departure clearance available. Confirm it to copy.
Roger, we're ready to copy.
Pakistan 453, clear to destination Skardu, inshallah, out of runway 18 left via Akbar 1 Golf departure, initial climb flight level 140, Cockpit departure 4566.
4566. Squawk 4566 and clear for Skardu via Akbar 1 Golf departure, initial flight level 140, Pakistan 453.
Pakistan 453, read back correct.
Okay, let's start Akbar 1 Golf departure, so we'll insert that. Cool. And if you have a look, just going to clear that discontinuity again. Make sure rest of the flight plan is all looking good. Yes, it is. So, right, ladies and gents, let's make our way. Talk keeps going to start taxing. Yes, I am taxing TBN. And the initial climb, we are cleared for 140. There's a bit of a blurriness going on right now in the cockpit because Sim Update 10 obviously just released, and it's got some different texture settings, some DLS for NVIDIA cards, and obviously I'm not fully aware of that right now. So we just changed few settings, keep the main settings to quality, and overall we are on high to ultra settings. It did ask me to restart my sim, but obviously I'm streaming right now. I can't do that right now. But initially we were getting high 50 FPS, and on heavy airports like Heathrow and stuff, we were getting 30 to 35 FPS, which is what I was getting before as well, before this new update. So I would love to see if there are new settings, if there's anything new from different members, to see what sort of settings will be suitable for this new sim update. There is a new Phoenix update due as well later on today, and hopefully that way we will have a lot better Phoenix stability as well in terms of FPS, etc. As you know, Phoenix is really heavy on FPS at the moment, so yeah, can't wait for all of that as well. Should be fun. Obviously it's a new update, people are still trying to get the hang of things, so yeah, we just got to give it a bit more time to understand that people got everything properly. APU bleed and master switch can go off, taxi lights can go on. Should have done that before, but hey, never mind. Sean, hello, are you using DLSS? Yes, I am using DLSS, and I'm currently using quality on DLSS. The tower control is used. Simulation industry should have told us before. And yeah, any initial views? Initially, I would say I haven't noticed much difference, to be honest with you. It's still the same. If anything, there's a lot more blurriness going on in the cockpit. Usually, as you can see, these are quite blurred, and on normal was it TAA settings, they wouldn't be blurry. Again, like I was just saying, it all depends on different people trying different settings, so we just gotta wait and see what different people have their settings or recommended settings put by different members. So there we are. We're just gonna go all the way across to 18 left.
Pakistan 351 Lahore Tower.
Yeah, that Pakistan 35 is not responding at all. Right, so return there. All of that is looking good. Cool.
Pakistan 453, surface wind 18005 knots, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. Report airborne.
18 left, clear for takeoff, Pakistan 453. Thank you very much. Right, so we're getting there almost. Let's slow down a tiny bit. And with that, let's get landing lights on, strobe lights on, runway turn-off lights on, nose lights to takeoff. And also we'll go down, get our TCAS to TRA. Oops, don't stop. Why did you just stop? There we go. Get the chrono on. Right, ladies and gents. Let's get this takeoff going. Right, disconnect pedals, and everything else is looking good. Right, ladies and gents, enjoy the takeoff. Nose pressure down, thrust set to 50%. Manflex, SRS, Ortho Thrust Blue.
Pakistan 453 Victor behind the departing company aircraft A320.
80 knots, nose pressure normal.
Runway 18 left and wait behind.
V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Goodbye Lahore, until next time.
453, no further ATC available. Monitor Unicom 122 disseminate. Have a safe flight. Allah Hafiz.
Over to Unicom, thank you very much. Pakistan 453, Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Alright, thrust climb to thrust lever to climb. Let's make that.
Pakistan 453 Victor, expect delay for 2 minutes.
We'll get the autopilot on. Flaps can go to 0 or up. There we have lovely Lahore under us. No, well, hello, I can't afford TBN. No, it would not give me the update or beta. Flash, buy a PC. Man, you guys giving such hard answers. Right, let's go over to Unicom. That obviously means we can go to our cruise altitude of 290. There we go, open climb set. Flaps up, making that beautiful left hand turn. QNH can go to standard. Ladies and gents, thank you all so much for joining. Hope you guys are enjoying the flights, and we are going to lovely Skardu, doing a very different and unique approach into Skardu. Let's get our side stick cam off. No, we'll got you, bro. No worries. I'll just wait. I really want to buy the top Mac F22 on Series X, as the currently one is really bad. I heard that SM would allow multiple models of the same plane available. That's amazing, man. I mean, there's a lot of promised things we heard about, you know, Sim Update 10. I'm running currently Sim Update 10. I would have liked for them to do slightly better job, but in terms of that, explaining the settings to us. I have no clue about settings at the moment. So kind of running blind in terms of that. I don't know what settings are the best for Sim Update 10. And that being said, I am using DLS for NVIDIA, and I'm currently using quality settings. It's pretty similar to what you have in Fenix, how you have balance, quality, and performance. Those sort of settings is pretty similar to that in DLS graphics settings when you go there. And that's what I'm trying to understand at the moment. Do the A320 joystick automatically bind the keys in the game, or You might have to bind some of the keys. It doesn't bind all the keys on the joystick itself. Yeah, man, I've really been waiting a while for this update with tons of anticipation. We'll probably have to wait a while for details and walkthrough to come out to learn the update fully. It looks like your sim is running poorly at the moment. It's simply to do with the sim update 10. That's all I'm going to say, because I've played around with graphic settings and these were the best settings I could find. If I change it to TAA, you'd see that it's running a lot more smoothly than this. But yeah, let's go down and let's get our landing lights off. Runway turn off lights can come off, nose lights off as well, no smoking signs and seatbelt signs off. No smoking signs can stay auto actually. We'll get our ground spoilers off. We'll get rid of this EFB on the first officer side. We don't need that. Right, so yeah, you can see this blurriness, which is, you know, there. It was never there before. It only happened after this sim update 10. So yeah, I'm gonna ask again, do the joystick bind the keys in the game automatic, or you need to do it manually? Normal person, I already answered that. You have to do it manually. The only keys that are probably bind are the autopilot keys and the middle joystick sort of button that just changed the camera, pans the camera around. Skardu, here we come. Yeah, man. Nabil, hold that bungee for a bit, since I'll go in front and show you the approach. TBN, it should be okay. To be honest, I'd rather not hold, simply because I haven't practiced hold at bungee, so I'm just gonna go in. It should be okay, man. Like I said, I've done this approach earlier, so it was okay. Alright guys, thanks for the advice, everything. Enjoy the update, commanders. No worries, Noble, thank you very much for dropping in, buddy, and have a great one. So yeah, ladies and gents, if you guys are new to the stream, please do consider hitting that like and that subscribe button. Thank you all very much for joining me on this lovely flight, and great to have you guys on board as well. Obviously, like always, I forgot to share the flight in my Discord. Amazing. Did you follow all the procedures? Pretty much, yeah, as far as I could remember. Yes, that PDF is open on my iPad in front of me. You probably saw that. How about your settings on the Fenix app? Settings on the Fenix app, they are pretty normal. Display quality is balanced, and render is on my graphics card, which is 3060 Ti. That's all I've got there. Skardu, here we come. Yeah, man, we are going to Skardu. It's going to be an amazing flight down to Skardu. It's going to be my second, hopefully my second successful landing at Skardu. I crashed twice and I landed once so far, so let's see. Thank you very much for the sub as well, Dream Team Aviation. Really appreciate you, buddy. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you will enjoy staying with us. Thank you. Right, so like always, gonna get music on. By the way, I just noticed that the lights are not really working in this in the Fenix at the moment. Don't know why, but yeah, they're not working. I mean, if I go up, brightness dim, doesn't do anything. That obviously turns the overhead panel lights on, but this does nothing. I don't know, maybe because it's not dark outside, maybe that's why. But at the moment it's not doing anything. So this is our sim settings, our EFB settings. Got brightness fully all the way to the top. So yeah, ladies and gents, procedures for this lovely Skardu are very extraordinary. It's not like normal procedure. It's going to be VFR after flight level 270 or 27,500 feet. So yeah, very unique approach into Skardu. Hey, after a long time, Shalaxin, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you on board. And yeah, for those of you who want to see what I'm doing currently, if I pause this and go to my general settings and graphic settings, this is what I've going on. NVIDIA DLSS quality, AMD Fidelity FX 100. I'm not sure what it needs to be. VSync is on, DirectX 12 is on, and rest is on high. Couple of settings on ultra. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Pilot, let's take off. Hey man, it was long ago. Yes, pilots, take off. I do remember you, buddy. Thank you so much for joining. So yeah, so far, like I was telling earlier, there's still a lot that needs to come through from Microsoft, I guess. Probably they can tell us what the optimum settings should be for using NVIDIA DLSS, or maybe NVIDIA needs to do that. At the moment, this screen usually is very bright from far away, but at the moment, as you can see, it's pretty don't know what happened to my voice. It's pretty blurry, and yeah, these lights usually they're quite good. Yeah, it looks like the lights have kind of broken. Maybe they're not, but they look like they're broken, but actually they're not broken. I think it's just the way the settings are. It dims down the settings quite a lot. So for example, as you can, because of the blurriness, and I think because of using DLSS, there's only quality, there's performance, and there's ultra performance. And if you have it on ultra performance, everything will be so blurry, like you wouldn't even be able to, like, wouldn't be able to see it, but it would be really blurry, to the point where you'd have to zoom right in to see anything. Dome lights are working. I think it's just in the day you can't notice, but if you look further up on the overhead panel, they work. Yeah, that's what I said. I think it's because they don't show, or they can't seem to see that they're working, simply because I'm in daylight right now. So yeah, thank you all very much for tuning in to the stream, guys. We have over 100 people watching right now. Wow, thank you all so much. If you guys are new and you're enjoying what you're seeing, please do consider hitting that like and that subscribe button. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with us. I think that's the most I've had, over 100 people watching me, so thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you guys. So yeah, I mean, we'd be able to see everything in slightly more better detail if we go to like a very heavy airport. I was at Heathrow earlier, and I was getting good 31 to 35 FPS inside the cockpit, and outside it was touching higher 40 FPS, which usually wasn't the case, to be honest. So it was good to see that it's improved somewhat. But again, this is Fenix. We all know Fenix loves to drain your GPU power, and they did mention earlier in their Discord that Fenix is going to release an update very soon. So hopefully that update will be a good thing for us, and they're going to improve a lot. Mainly they're focused on the flight dynamics side of things for Fenix, but hopefully everything will be working once they push through an update. Please change race sim 4 times, want to see landing soon. Ashfaq, can't do that, man. Everything will be realistic, so yeah, I can't do that, buddy. But yeah, welcome to the stream anyway, and welcome all of you. Thank you all so much for tuning in. After this flight, I'll probably do a short haul flight inside the UK, probably, just to show you guys, you know, if we land in or if you spawn in like a heavy airport, what sort of performance you can expect. And like I was saying, I was in Heathrow earlier. I had all high settings, like I usually do, I had VATSIM traffic on as well, and I was getting good stable 30 to 35 FPS inside the cockpit, and outside the cockpit it was touching higher 40 FPS. So yeah, it was amazing to see that it's improved somewhat. So yeah, ladies and gents, thank you all so much for joining. Really appreciate you guys. So currently, if you go to our perf page, top of descent is 182 nautical miles away, and we should be down in about 50 minutes or so. We should be down in Skardu. It's a very interesting, very beautiful approach into Skardu with seeing beautiful mountains. And yeah, as you can see, new sim settings, everything's new, so it's definitely playing a bit of a role in there, showing us that, you know, there is a new update. Hence why you can see a bit of a jittering in the cockpit when we change views. Usually shouldn't be the case. Let's see how the outside view is for the stream itself. And yes, it's running pretty smoothly. Only when you move the camera around and change the views, it stutters a little bit. But other than that, it's working out pretty okay at the moment. I did change some settings which required me to restart the sim, but because I'm already in my flight, I can't really do that. But once we are outside the flight, I'll spawn into Heathrow once we're done with this flight, and we'll take it from there and see how that plays out. Heathrow is one of the heavy airports, as we all know, so that should be a good test for DLSS. I'll also go into my I would love to go into my NVIDIA control panel settings and NVIDIA settings and see what they recommend, and see if NVIDIA, does any of you know if NVIDIA has pushed out a driver updates as well or no? Because it'd be lovely to see what NVIDIA has done regarding this. Mr. Waitlist, hello there, I own the Fenix 2. What are the changes on the flight simulator? I'm not home, so I cannot check right now. Mr. Vigils, right now, much of the changes are visual. So as you can see, I'm using DLSS and I'm using quality on the settings, and I've got VSync on, and I've got max 100% monitor refresh rate on as well. And this is what the cockpit looks like. Normally I can tell you it would be a lot more sharper and clearer than this, but right now on our PFD and ND and eCam as well, you can see it's slightly blurry from this view. Normally it would be a lot more clearer than this. So like I was saying earlier, we need to just wait for different people to try different settings, or Microsoft or NVIDIA to release their settings and see what suits us. I think Asobo also mentioned NVIDIA driver update coming. That'll help improve performance too. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if you can have a look right now. Let me see, NVIDIA GeForce Experience. Oh bloody hell. Let's open GeForce and have a look anyway, see if they've got any updates out. Drivers, check for updates. Yeah, there's no updates regarding drivers at the moment. So yeah. Quite weird because if you have a look in NVIDIA panel, it's giving us medium settings. It's not giving us high settings to run, which we are running our simulator right now. It's currently on high, and clouds and terrain level is on ultra. So yeah, ladies and gents, thank you all so much for joining. Please do consider hitting that like and that subscribe button. I really appreciate each and every one of you coming out and hanging out with me. It's going to be a very interesting landing. It's going to be a very interesting approach going into Skardu. So yeah, hopefully weather is good enough for us to land into Skardu. Otherwise we might have to divert into Islamabad, but it should be okay. Normally this is the weather radar. I'm not sure if it's working right now or not. It might be pushed in with the latest Phoenix update. That all depends on how or when the Phoenix update is released. They were saying it's going to be released soon, so hopefully we should see an update very soon from Phoenix. They had all that information in their Discord earlier. If you go to Phoenix now, so yeah, nothing at the moment. They just put an update earlier, what the update's going to include. I'm testing my sim right now. It's running really well so far. I have 4K monitor right now. I'm at KLAS, cold and dark. I'm hitting Cockpit with DLSS in balanced. DLSS balanced. Nice. Let me see if I have DLSS balance. What does it do? I did have balance as well, but yeah, so this is balance. I can see that it moves a lot smoother in balanced, but I am definitely not liking this blurriness that's going around right now. But again, we can only wait for Phoenix update to come through. Only then we'd be able to tell 100% how the update is running with Phoenix. We haven't tried in PMDG, so hopefully once we spawn after this landing, we'll spawn into one of the European airports. We'll spawn in with the PMDG 737, and let's see what sort of results that gives us. MD Delaware, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining, buddy. Really appreciate you. Abdul Wahab, how could we get an external wave? Sure we can. There we go. So yeah, with balance settings, it's definitely moving a lot more smoother than it was with quality. So like I said, we can always play around with settings, see what suits each and every one of us. For me, I'm still gonna figure out different settings and hopefully have an update for you guys soon. So yeah. Two Abdul Wahabs here. Nice. So yeah, ladies and gents, if you guys are new to the stream, please do consider hitting that like and that subscribe button. As you know, all of that helps massively, especially a small channel like me anyway. So thank you all so much for joining. Really appreciate you guys. And that's Faisal Mosque. We're going over Islamabad right now, and if you've been to Pakistan, or if you know about Islamabad, that's one of the famous mosques. Do you know where this weird white dot comes from when looking around? What weird dot? Rohit Raja CMHB1. What is that, Rohit? I have no idea. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it isn't. I have... What weird dot? This one? That's, yeah, that's, I don't know, that's just default, I guess. It just shows whenever you're trying to move around. Wow, we have over 400 people watching right now, guys. Thank you all so much. It's an absolute pleasure to have you guys on board. For a channel like mine, I've never had that many people watching, so thank you all very much for joining the stream, and I'd like to welcome you on board. Currently we are testing sim update 10, going down to Skardu, which is a very high terrain area, and we currently are in Phoenix as well. Yeah, TBN. it's amazing to see, to be honest. I'm not used to that many people watching, but again, it's lovely to have you, each and every one of you, on board. Thank you so much. So this is the kind of view we're getting. Hopefully what I'm gonna do after this, after the landing, I'm quickly gonna restart the sim, let all the settings sink in properly, and we'll take it from there. Want me to do arrival briefing? Yes, TBN, that would be amazing. So we've been up in the air for about 28 minutes, and our top of descent is 97 nautical miles away. TBN, where would you get Skardu's weather? Because obviously it's not anywhere in EFB or on SimBrief. Where would we get Skardu weather from? What speaks against the fact that AI all should subscribe to this channel? It's absolutely up to the people if they want to subscribe, man. It would be obviously amazing to have everyone, but you know, as long as they like the content, they like what they're seeing, we can't really force anyone. I'm really thankful to all of them anyway for dropping and choosing my channel to watch. So this is just a company message, and let's go back to Perth. At Kaglu we turn on the terrain radar, then after that we descend to fly level 275 to be leveled by CapMe, and transition to visual only when descending below 250. Okay, APU must be on, then 250 knots below 200. Cool, roger that, TBN, thank you very much. I think it should be here anyway. So if I look at the flight levels page on the PIA official flight document, that's what this says anyway. Is it me, or do you have 500 viewers? Yes, Ilyas, we do have nearly 500 viewers. Yeah, I'm trying to sync in that information as well. Boys League, guess who's here? Thank you very much, Boys League, for joining. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Really appreciate you. So yeah, ladies and gents, thank you all so much for joining. It's lovely to have you all on board, and we're currently going to go into beautiful mountains of Skardu, northern Pakistan. Are the fuses in the Phoenix clickable? Yes, they are. Shlexim. More than many huge YouTubers. Ilyas, I guess so. I guess so, man. That's a new record. Yeah. You on DLS? Yes, Felix, I am on DLSs. How do you get that head shake? That's with the FS Realistic, Mr. Carlson. And Felix, yes, I am on DLSS. I am currently on balanced settings for DLSS. And we've got our lovely DirectX 12 beta on. We've got monitor refresh rate to 100% as well. You can just read the document on stream for the arrival briefing. So yeah, normal IFR flight level 290 up to CapMe, thereafter VFR flight level 275 to Skardu. Minimum level for VMC flight, easy to maintain below high clouds, is 175, Nabil, read page 9 to 10. Does it have... Okay, page 9 to 10. There we go. So descent. For descent, when descending below flight level 250, start APU. If cold soak prevents APU start, second attempt to be made at lower altitude. And if that doesn't start the APU, then we need to confirm at Skardu that they have a starting cart or a GPU for us. And if they don't, then we need to divert back to Islamabad, which is the closest airport here. If required, up to flaps 1 may be used below flight level 200 and speed reduced for shorter radius of turn while maneuvering initially during descent in the Indus Valley after Birib. So after Birib or just before Birib, we will go visual into the valley and which will descend us nicely on our profile. Approach and landing. Landing at Skardu is restricted to runway 14, which is what we're going to do. Max 10 knots tailwind, hopefully that's what we will have after reporting overhead Skardu. So yeah, you can't land straight into runway 05. You'd always have to do the right hand, the left hand maneuver. After crossing Birib Zulu Bend, start decelerating by activating approach phase. So approach phase needs to be activated after Birib waypoint. Chart should be on your DMs. Yeah, I've got those as well. Thank you very much, TBN. You can contact Skardu Tower, but of course we're not going to have Skardu Tower here. When descending through flight level 140, set KD QNH. Cool, roger that. Plan to reach overhead Skardu at 9,300 feet, 2,000 feet above ground level with flaps 1. Make a level turn to join left downwind for runway 14 at 9,300 feet. Cool. Select flaps 2, get down flaps 3, approaching ridge on the right, select flaps 4. So there will be a ridge on the right which I will point out, and we need to be flaps full for that. Turn approximately heading at 350 and start descending with shallow ROD, and with that we'll complete landing checklist. So just heading track ROD to complete the left base turn. Bras on final 8 to 900 feet above ground level for landing on runway 14. So that's our approach phase. And hopefully we won't have to do a go around or missed approach. Very, very interesting approach. Aer Lingus, please do an Air France flight. Okay, we'll do Air France sometime soon as well. Also, how much does the FS Realistic cost? I think it's 32 euros if I'm not wrong. So by CAPME we need to be flight level 275, and have we got data for Skardu, by the way, TBN? It would be lovely if we have a terrain radar. Wait, what? Oh yeah, we're passing Kaglu, so terrain radar needs to come on. Yeah, there's no data for that. Can you get Skardu weather for me, TBN, by the way? Here's weather info, and winds 0 knots. We have few clouds at 4,000. We have temperature 17 degrees, QNH 1018. Okay, so QNH 1018 and temperature is 17. Winds are 0 knots, and transition flight level. GN Sangma, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Minimum about 8,400. Roger that. And transition, is it 9,500 or is it 140? Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. Roger that. So that's all done. And if we go over here, we can descend on manage 27,500 feet, sorry. We'll go manage descent, level by Capme, which is our next airport, next waypoint, sorry. Okay, so cool, that's all done. I love wing view. Wing view, oh man, you're gonna love these wing views for sure. Shubham Shanars, hello, thank you very much for joining. Nice, yes man, it's absolutely amazing. And with that, guys, I'm gonna get our music off because I want you guys to be able to hear minimums call out as we approach our lovely airport. Wow, okay, something just absolutely gobsmacked me. Right, okay. Mr. Phenomenon, hello, put on high graphics. It is on high graphics, but I need to restart my sim for it to work that out properly because I changed some settings mid-flight, so that's why it's not really working that out properly. So we will change all the settings soon as well, and we'll restart the sim. That will I have my friend coming. Nice, Alingus. So yeah, ladies and gents, thank you all so much for joining the flight and joining this amazing update as well. If you guys have enjoyed it, please do consider hitting that like and that subscribe button. Thank you all very, very much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah, Mr. Phenomenon, no worries, brother. It is all good. Right, so at Bungi we're going to be flight level 215. So once we go at cross our Capme, we're going to start reducing or start descending down to 21,500 feet. Soon I'll be ready for that sim. Nice, you learn how to use autopilot in 5. That's good, man. Gillis Gabriel, good day. Is Summer 10 out yet? Yes, Gillis, that's what we're using. GN Sangma, hello, welcome to the stream as well. So yeah, we are using sim update 10 today, and so far it's working all right. I wouldn't say it is working amazingly. We can only find out once we restart our sim, because we changed a few settings. Shubham, yes mate, hello, welcome to the stream. No worries. Where is super chats? I don't have super chats enabled because I do not have 1,000 subscribers yet, but yeah, there is donation if you want, but for now super chat I don't have enabled, man, because no 1,000 subscribers and you can't really have all of that features, membership and all of that. But yeah, no worries. Thank you very much for joining the stream. I really appreciate it either way. So yeah, 2,500 feet, and I just figured something out. Why is it saying 718 feet? Let me quickly get my Fly Live Studio run again see if that fixes it, because it's got all the information wrong, I think. There you go, that should fix it. You will get 1K in no time. Aiden, yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully we'll get there one day. You will indeed. Yeah, thank you guys so much, man. So yeah, guys, if you guys are new to the stream, please do consider hitting that like and that subscribe button. All of that support goes a long way. Descend and maintain flight 1 level by Birub. 150 by Birub. Roger that, TBN. Uh, 150. Does PMDG have auto trim? Yes, they do. Whoa, 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 whoa! Why are we descending so much? No, 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 no! This is not happening. We're descending way too much. That descent was crazy. You're fine? I don't think so. Look at the mountains. Tall mountains. Yeah, man. These mountains are absolutely crazy. We're at Delta and Birub is nowhere to be seen. So that's Birub and now we're fine. Absolutely. Now we are fine, TBN. Where are you now? I am just entering Skardu, I believe. Indus Valley. Do you have the approach charts for OPST? Yes, I do. TBN did send me some in our chat. Let me quickly have a look at those as well, just to refresh my memory. I mean, you can't really read much in there. Okay, roger that. Okay, I think I need to keep those open in order for me to see everything properly. Those mountains are OP. Yes. Is TBN your ATC? Kind of, yeah. Yeah, I mean, look at these mountains, man. They are super high. I mean, this is where K2 is as well, guys. So, yeah, you can imagine how high these mountains will be. You should fly to Nepal sometimes. Imagine the mountains there. I mean, this area is not far from Nepal, to be honest with you. So I can imagine how. I mean, I've seen, especially Lukla Airport it is. Where's K2? K2 is somewhere here. I'm not, you know, no mountaineer, but to me that looks like K2. I'm not sure if it is K2, but to me that's, or it could be that or the other one. I'm not sure exactly which one is the K2. Yeah, Lukla Airport is normally GA plane, isn't it? It's GAs usually. Right, I'm gonna get our alright, flight level 250. Let's start our APU. Palu, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Which country I'm from? I live in the UK right now. London, UK, that's where I'm from. Alright, so APU below 250. And what about the speed restriction? I believe there was speed restriction as well. and those speed restrictions, I can't seem to find them right now. 210 at Bureau, 250 knots below to 20,000. Okay, cool. Roger that. TBN, thank you very much, buddy. Why does my fly sim keep going out of full screen? I think it happens when you update. I'm from India. Nice one, Mr. Phenomenon. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, ladies and gents, do not forget to hit that like and that subscribe button. Thank you all very much for joining. And after this, we are going to load up and do a small flight in Heathrow as well. Probably fly into Heathrow somewhere, just to see how the performance is with Heathrow. It turned off, so I turned it back on. It's taking forever. Oh wow. Yeah, it's an absolute nightmare when photogrammetry doesn't work properly. Wahib, hello. Do they have new engines in the update of Fenix A320? They haven't mentioned anything about engines, to be honest with you. So we're gonna go speed 250 knots below 20,000 feet. There we go. Speed's gonna come down. I hate when this thing happens. The views get disturbed. There we go. You followed the valley, right? Yeah, I am following the valley. After Birab, yes, I will be following the valley. Or just before Birab, I guess, which is coming up just now. I think that's the valley down there, isn't it? And extend the speed brakes so we can reduce the speed. I was wondering when I flew weeks back, I lost it completely. Yeah, it happened to me as well earlier, to be honest. Let's go 210 knots. So there's our valley down there. We're gonna turn right heading soon. I gave him the in-route PS Skardu operation, so hopefully now his chance of crashing a bit less. Yes. Alright, let's turn right heading here. You guys can have a look how close we are to the mountains as well. You should fly from Lamidanda Airport to Faplu Airport. Descend to 9,000 and flaps 170 knots. Alright, let's go down to 9,300. Also approach phase. Oh yes, thank you very much for reminding me that. There we go, approach phase is in. We'll go flaps 1. Gonna go open descent. Airfield in sight. Yes, it is right there. Luckily. Let's avoid these lovely mountains on our right side, left side. There we go. Just a question. Have seen the in-real approach to Skardu? I think I did a long time ago. I watched Sam Chu's video. Alright, let's go QNH 100. Was it 1018? Please tell me. Yes, it was. Cool. Speed down to 170 knots. Oh man, this approach is amazing. New weather, OPST 00 knots, QNH 1019. Okay, roger that. QNH 1099. I think you are high on approach. At the moment I definitely look high. That's true. Let's get our flaps. They should get us down. I mean, you're way too high. Really? Well, let's get speed brakes fully out. This should descend us slightly better. Should be now so parallel to the runway. Okay. Hopefully we will be now. $10,000 I'm gonna get oh, forgot to start my APU. Get the runway turn-off lights on, and signs can come on as well. Curious if he was on a new NVIDIA driver which just released and supposed to clear up the blurry instruments. Sorry, just joined late. I think this blurriness actually is due to our lovely DLSS that we just had. So yeah. Right, what's next I'm meant to do after reaching so make a level 10 joiner, that's flaps 2 and flaps 3. Okay, do I need to descend further down, or do I stay at 9,300 feet? I can't remember what I need to do here. Right, T-Ben, Aiden, yes. What was that? Speed brakes out, my bad. Aiden, what were you saying? I'm begging you, is that the runway? Yes, it is. Sorry, Aiden, man. I'm really busy with this approach. Really sorry, buddy. Alright, so, gonna reduce the speed down to 160 knots. What was the message? How many nautical mile away from runway? Yeah, we're not that far away from the runway now. When should I do that turn? Set QTU, reach overhead, okay. Please turn join left downwind for runway at 9,300 feet. Okay, so gonna make that left hand downward turn, flaps 3, there's our runway. It was 350 degrees of heading, wasn't it? Right, turn left, flaps 2. Yes, you need to start further descent. Okay, further descent to 8,300. Oh man, this is an absolutely beautiful approach, guys. Look at that. We've got frozen lake below us. Let's start our recording as well. Oh, my voice is breaking and everything. Wow.
100 above. Minimum.
Alright, so maintain 8,004 until like turning final. Okay. And also forgot to do one thing. Right, okay. Let's go and turn on our cam on. Hopefully I can do that on time. There we go. And can we go final speed? Gear down. Thank you very much for reminding me.
Minimum. Minimum.
I can't see you just yet, TBN.
Minimum. Minimum.
Let's go to final speed.
Minimum.
Look how close we are to this mountain here. Alright, flaps full. My airplane. This would be more assisted with low visibility. With low visibility you can't land here actually. That's the problem.
1,000.
Let's maintain that for now.
Terrain ahead.
Yes, yes, we know.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Hopefully we can make this turn. Hello aviation guy, look at TCAS. Okay, I can't really look much into TCAS right now.
Pull up.
No, we're climbing too much. Why are we climbing, for goodness sake? Oh, we climbed way too much, guys. Let's pull the nose down.
Speed.
What's going on with the speed?
Speed.
Bloody hell, this is some approach. We are a bit too high. We're definitely way too high. Not a bit too high, we're way too high.
1,000.
Okay, that's looking slightly better. Let's get the flight director off. Wow. Pull the nose down. Yes, that's what we're doing. Alright. Good luck. I see you. Yeah, I just saw you. I saw a glimpse of you as well there.
500. 400.
There you are. I just saw you.
300.
push the nose down to center.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Not bad. Minus 29279. Oops. We are drifting off. Well done. And we just drifted off the runway. Are we all live or still dead? I think we're still dead. I don't know why I drifted off. Huh. That was a very interesting approach. The one that shouldn't have ended the way it ended. Well, that was something. It was definitely something. I don't know why it ended the way it ended. Right, let's get the brakes off. We've got TBN landing behind us as well. So let's just take this right here. This is because of the ice on the runway. You skidded to the left. Told you should have turned off the weather. Really? I didn't know it was gonna affect it that much. We don't need to stop on the runway, my friend. Alright, let's go. TBN has more experience in landing at this airport. He's landed at this port multiple times. Can you watch my landing? Yes, of course I can. Let me just park up. Let's get our brakes on. Ladies and gents, thank you all so much for joining this lovely flight this evening. Bear in mind, I'm just quickly going to restart my fly sim and we're going to load up into one of the UK's airports, probably Manchester or something. And then we'll land into Heathrow. TBN is struggling to land as well. Going all over the place. And he's going around. He's going around. He was too low for that approach. No, he's just going around. There he is. Right, okay. Now, ladies and gents, what we're going to do, let's load up our flight plan again. I didn't see the runway at all. Oh, wow. So I'm quickly going to restart the sim. That way, we're going to spawn in to one of the UK's airports, and hopefully that will get our settings reset. And let's have a look how Phoenix is doing. Have they released the update yet? No information, so no update at the moment. Let's go and turn my cam off quickly. Let's go to our airport. Go Manchester to Heathrow. Let's make up our flight plan as well while we're at it. Actually going to restart the sim because obviously we made those changes and those changes need to come in quickly. So I'm going to restart the sim. Let's go. Gonna go from Manchester to Heathrow. Just a small test flight to see what's happening and you know, what sort of performance we can expect if we fly in UK and one of the heavy airports in this sim as well. I'm pretty sure they downloaded the entire Google Earth log. So yeah, ladies and gents, thank you all so much for all the likes and all the subscribers and all the comments today. Really appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, we're just going to do a quick flight again from Manchester to Heathrow. Right, let's update our fly live as well. So gonna be Speedbird 453. So yeah, we're just gonna load all of that up, and we should be up and running in no time. Hey, I'm back again. Welcome back. What airline are you gonna do? I'm gonna do British Airways. That's what I'm gonna do. Nika, hello, I'm from Germany. Welcome from Germany, my friend. Great to have you on board as well. We are just about to load up our lovely A320. The reason I'm doing it in A320 because I want to see what the performance is like at Manchester. I will load up a tiny bit of there isn't a fly 453. I know, I just made that up just for the sake of it. Hi there, are you going to try DLSS? I was trying DLSS earlier, but it's sort of messed up a little bit because we changed the settings while being in flight. So I'm going to load that up again. And hopefully we'll get better performance with DLSS this time. So yeah, welcome anyway. Great to have you guys on board. And like I always say, please do consider hitting that like and the subscribe button. Let's see if we can get close to 100 likes today. Really appreciate each and every one of you coming out and hanging out with me. And if you can get to 100 likes, that would be absolutely awesome to see. And like I said, we're going to have a look at Manchester Heathrow now. Just a quick flight, check performance with the DLSS. Can you do a flight in Germany in the future? Yes, sure we can. Haven't flown in Germany for a long time, so I would love to do a flight. Probably tomorrow we can fly into Germany. Hopefully we can get PMDG 737-8 tomorrow. I'm going to ask that in the poll as well. I'm going to ask in the poll what people want me to test tomorrow. Could you change the call sign to 1385 for real? Okay, I can certainly do that, sir. 1385. Thank you very much for finding that out as well. Aviation guy, appreciate it, buddy. 738. Yeah, man, whatever you guys want, just make sure you guys just comment that above and we can do that. Not an issue at all. As you can see, it's taking slightly longer to load up. Not an issue. It usually happens when you have a new update and stuff running.
Wow!
All right, so
How's that different?
right, so loading is almost done. There we go. Let's load up into Manchester. And liveries, let's choose, where's BA gone? BA. There's our BA. Select that. That's done. Let's go load into Manchester, see what gate we're going to be flying out of. The BA1385 is operated by an A320. Yes, okay, thank you very much. And if you go to our sim brief, and it's given us runway 23 right, which is there. So we can probably medium gate. Shall we keep real live time or change it, guys? What do you guys think? Quickly vote, live time or change it. While you guys talk about that, I'm quickly live time. Okay. So NVIDIA DLS is balanced. VSync is on. DLX beta is on. Train level of data, I had it on 100 before, so I'm going to have it on 100. This was 120. Have it on 120. Volumetric clouds A high. Everything else is looking good. Right, so apply that settings. Go back. And let's load up, ladies and gents. Click fly. Cool. Change. Live, change, live. Okay. At the moment, we've got live, change, and live. So let's see. You guys can see the FPS as well in the bottom right hand corner. It shows you what FPS I'm getting. Right, this is Manchester live time and live weather, and outside the cockpit right now we're getting high 40 FPS. Does DLS work on the 1660 Super? I am not sure whether it works on 1660 Super. Aviation guy 80% on PMDG, 20 on Phoenix. Okay, so yeah, this is what we're getting on Manchester. We're getting about 30 to 40 FPS. Quickly gonna play around with the settings again and see what we get. Balance. Okay, if I turn VSync off, let's see what happens then. Right, VSync off is slightly above 40, so 41 FPS. That's it. Yes, it's a pay-away Manchester scenery, man. It's absolutely beautiful. I know. It's absolutely beautiful. Right, so let's play around with the slight more settings. See what else can we get. If you go to DirectX... Oh, shoot. Okay. We'll just stick to beta for DX12. And everything else is looking good. Can't remember what these settings were, you know. 1020, 1020. Oh, for God's sake, it's asking us to restart the sim for those changes to take an effect. But yeah, so far, did your performance change for the battery in Phoenix with sim update 10? Right now, PSSL, it hasn't. It's still pretty much the same what I was getting before, to be honest. So having said that, Phoenix is about to release an update very soon. So that should improve everything. So if I put everything on ultra, yeah, it's not gonna work, man. I can assure you right now, it's not gonna work. If you go to quality, still this, actually I'm getting more FPS on quality than on balanced. So I'm gonna leave it on quality. Let's go to our EFB. I'm gonna turn on everything on in EFB. And we'll go to our flight plan, load everything up in there. Go to mass and balance. I'm going to start loading everything up just so we can make a quick turnaround out of this flight. Load time is fast. As you can see, the blurriness is still there of the words. Vijay, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. What's the new Phoenix update? It's more to do with the Phoenix flight dynamics, to be honest with you. That's what they're focusing on. Right, let's go upstairs. Battery 1 and 2 can come on. Adheres left, right and center. Cruise supply is on. Internal lights to, we'll turn it bright for now. Nav lights to 1. No smoking signs auto. On the emergency signs on. So inside the cockpit right now, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner as well, I'm getting higher 30s and close to 50s. Omar, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? So yeah, it's not looking too bad with those settings that I've just changed. But like I said, hopefully we will get slightly better settings when Phoenix releases their update later on today. I will upload a video later on comparing the two, comparing the Phoenix new and the old update, and I will also compare the PMDG as well and see how that compares to this. Right, left and right pumps can come on, and let's go down, go to ATSU, AOC menu and flight init data request. That's all done. Why did you put on emergency exits? They exit signs inside the plane. Init request, that will give us all our data for our flight today. And we're gonna be Speedbird 1385. And if you go to our pilot brief, as you can see, it's moving around quite smoothly as well compared to before, simply because we had different settings and we changed the settings mid-flight. Hence why it was playing up a little bit more. But hopefully this should be improved a lot more than before. So, crossing desk 21, flight level 180. We are tailwind of 6 knots. Jackie, kya hal hai? Teek, Jackie, how are you? Thank you very much for asking. Right, so Tropo 40253. Crossing desk 21. Cruise level 180. We've got a temperature of 60 knots. My daughter is getting really excited. I don't know, maybe she's excited about sim update 10. I doubt it, but that's what it seems like. She's really excited about sim update 10. Right, so we've got fuel 3.8 tons. Plug that in there. Let's go to our departure. Going to be 23 right, and we're going to take 23 right. We're going to be taken via Samba 1 Romeo departure. So let's go down Samba 1 Romeo, insert that. There we go. Into Heathrow, we're going to be ILS 27 right, and that will be Hon 1 Hotel arrival. Insert that. There we go. Maybe he wants to be a pilot. Yeah, you never know. Why did you do 2 flights? I just wanted to sort of see what sort of settings we get in 2 different airports and 2 different scenarios, because the first flight that we did, I did mess up a little bit where I changed the settings mid-flight, and hence why the FPS dropped down massively, whereas before I did that I was getting stable 50 FPS. I got minus 539 FPM at JFK with 27 knots crosswind. Wow, that's a big number, but at the same time it's understandable. Let's go down, make sure there's no discontinuity, which there isn't, so that's looking good. I'm just going to plug in flight level 180, which is our cruise altitude. And let's go grab our weather. Your plane must have been crying. Right, so we are... QNH is 1022. 1022, that's looking good. Let's plug that in there as well. Make sure our callouts, minimum callouts are set, which they are. Brilliant. Let's go to Mons and Balance, see how we're doing down there. And yeah, everything's looking good. Fueling is done, so we can turn our central pumps on. And let's get the master switch on for APU. Midcom rule, hello PIA or Air Blue? Jackie? Neither. Air Blue. Air Blue. Adam, welcome to the stream. I am doing great, buddy. How are you doing? Thank you very much for joining. Great to have you on board as well. So yeah, guys, thank you all so much for all the likes and all the subs. Please do consider hitting that like and that subscribe button if you're new to the stream. Really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Right, so that's looking good. Flaps open. We can hit the start switch on for APU. You can listen to this bad boy spooling up as well. Where do PMD 7 updates show? Operation Center. Oh, yes, Operation Center. That's where they show. Did it come out yet? I didn't see an update. No, I don't think PMDG has released an update yet. Right. We've got 20 odd passengers to go. We'll go upstairs, turn APU bleed on, external power can go off. We'll go down here and get rid of our GPU as well. Leave the cones on for now. And we can have a look how our GSX is doing. Oh wow, okay, what was that? GSX is Cortal's not started, so we're going to start that script. Yeah, I don't know what was that. That was super weird. If you go to our Navigraph, we can have a look at our Manchester Airport flight plan, and we can get our taxi charts on as well. There we go, airport taxi charts. They are right here. So yeah, we're currently here. We're gonna taxi facing right, taxi via Golf Hotel to Juliet, all the way down to Juliet 1 for runway 23 right. We don't have VATSIM on right now, so we don't need to worry about that. Iris is going to be lined up in 2 minutes, so we'll wait for those as well. We'll go quickly down here. Boarding is complete, so our zero fuel weight 61.0, 31.2 is max, so let's go down here. 61.0, 31.2 is our max. Zero fuel weight, CG, there we go. That's loaded up. Once that in, we'll go to perf, Let's get our performance page loaded up. Two, three right. Sync the pack's going to be on. We'll sync the load sheet, sync the weather. Let's sync the Boys League. Welcome back again. How long is this flight? This flight is about 20 minutes or so. Not too long. V1 141, VR 141, V2 144, flaps 1, flex M 64. So, 4, what is this with this arrow? 141 and 141 and 144. Our flaps 1 and flex temp is flaps 1, flex temp 64. Plug that in there. There we go. Nicely done. GPS is on as well, so our IRS have lined up. Looking all good. And with that, ladies and gents, let's set the zoom. Get the constraints. We're going to be facing north. That's all good. Right, so I got FS realistic. Nice. 670 subs. Yes, man. We are at 670 subs, which is amazing. I'm scared I'll get addicted to it and start buying every man. Well, that's up to you to control, man. Right, let's go upstairs, get GSX to get us push. We'll get Menzies. Beacon lights can come on. We'll also get seatbelt signs on. So yeah, ladies and gents, like I said, it's a lot more smoother than before, obviously. What you saw landing into Skardu, that was completely something different. Some people said when you buy it, you can't remove it. Yeah, you can remove it. You just uninstall it. I've done that.
Departure check completed. Bypass inserted.
Right, there we go. MSF won't be same without it. I mean, I don't know. It's everyone's individual choice, but I think MSF should still be fun. It will be fun. Gear is locked. Right, so I'm going to be facing nose right. We'll just do a quick push. Remove chalks. Yes, that's what we forgot to do. Let's remove chalks. Ground surfaces, and there we go. Let's get our lovely cam on. Release parking brakes. Alright, so let's get ignition switch to start, and we'll get engine number 1 started up first. Right, so there we are, pushing back nicely. Gonna have a look at our engine, how that's starting up. There we go, engine number 1 is spooling up. So yeah, ladies and gents, thank you all so much for joining. If you guys are new to the stream, please do consider hitting that like and that subscribe button. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Right, we've got a company message from the looks of things, so let's quickly read that. There'll be a load sheet anyway, except that. There we go. And yeah. With that, let's go start. No, we'll wait for EGT to rise for engine number 1. I mean, don't know where it pushed us. Where is it pushing us? Let's abort the pushback. Bear in mind, usually I do quick edit pushback. I just thought let me try this, but clearly it hasn't worked. So yeah. Let's start engine number 2, and we'll set our flaps 1. Ground spoilers are armed. We'll go upstairs, get our taxi lights on. Cool. What a shake. I know, can't still. When I thought they've fixed that issue, but clearly not. Auto brakes to max. That's what they said anyway, that they've fixed the issue. The plane started working. Yes, you need to run the MSF or FS releases to work. Right, so we've got good engine start on engine number 2 as well. And with that, ignition switch can go to normal. Everything else is good. We'll go APU bleed and master switch to off. And also let's disconnect our pedals so we can control and steer our plane. Right, parking brakes off. Give ourselves a bit of a power. Let's start moving, ladies and gents. Takeoff config is normal as well, so that's looking good. Just gonna taxi up now. We just closed this. I can't edit this off when MSFS is closed. Not really. Certain stuff would want you to be connected to MSF. Wait, what is happening here? Wait. Why is plane not turning us? Why can we not turn? Sim settings? What's going on here? Controls. Disconnect, yes. So why can we not turn? That is really weird. Why can't we turn the plane? I hope GSX is not connected. And tomatoes are vegetables, not fruit. Why can't I turn the bloody plane? What's going on here? I mean, rudder pedals are working, but the plane isn't. Why can we not turn the plane? It says nose wheel steering is disconnected. Is it? You got a big risk by streaming just after Sim Update 10. No, I mean, it was running absolutely fine. We didn't have no issues with it. Uh... That is really weird. We can't seem to turn the plane at all. Do Ryanair from Ireland to crash landing, but I need to stop flight. I don't know why the nose wheel was not turning. Failures, ground services, ground power off, ground air off. Stop. We cannot turn the stupid plane, man. What is going on? Let's see. Still the same issue. It's really weird. Okay. Let's see if that fixes it. I mean, I'm just gonna start the flight from here. Okay, now it's letting us control it. 80 knots, nose pressure normal. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Goodbye, Manchester. Press to climb. We'll go open climb. Autopilot can come on. Get TCAS to TARA. Flaps up. Should have done the chrono before. Which airliner is British Airways? I voted for 737. That's for tomorrow, ladies and gents. That voting is for tomorrow. Let's get our cam off. So currently we're getting about 30 FPS in the air. Now usually I'm pretty sure without using DLSS I would be getting a lot more. I'm quickly gonna go to TAA that I had before. All the settings I'm gonna leave as they are. Let's see what I get now. So with TAA you can see everything so much clearer. There's no more blurriness. Can you share me or 737 profile? Maybe I'm too lazy. I don't have a profile for 737 to be honest with you yet. As you can see, I mean, we're definitely getting a hit with the FPS. Let me quickly do this. Live pause. I don't know what this stupid AMD fidelity FX sharpening is. I mean, do we need that? Let's see if I turn it off completely. Okay, still getting about 30 FPS. Externally, we are getting higher 30s, close to 40 FPS in Manchester and Payway scenery as well. This is with TAA. I haven't turned the DLSS on just yet. Right, let's live pause this, and I'm going to change the settings again to DLS. Quality, that's all fine. VSync is on. As soon as we turn that on, you can see everything's gone blurry. We're definitely getting more FPS now. We're getting higher 40 FPS inside the cockpit. The crash screaming sounds so stupid. But everything is so blurry, like you can't see anything in the cockpit right now. Literally everything is so blurry. Are you on VATSIM right now? No, I'm not on VATSIM. I can't be doing these testing on VATSIM. So yeah, getting 30, 32 FPS again. Let's go. I'm going to turn the VSync off. Let's see what sort of effect that has. Same 30 FPS, nothing major. Gonna go inside and change the NVIDIA fidelity sharpening up to 200. Same FPS, not many changes inside. Same cockpit blurriness going on. No, I'm not on VATSIM, no. I'm constantly going to be playing around with these settings, man, to see what happens. If you go to balance, have VSync on. Let's see what happens then. I just don't like that blurriness in the cockpit, man. That blurriness in the cockpit is way too much. I do not like it. So 50% monitor refresh rate. But turn the direct X12 off. Okay, it wants us to restart the sim. Yeah, so that cockpit DLA was directionally localized anti-aliasing. Alright, let's see what's happened with this. So FXAA, pretty much all of them are giving me same FPS. I'm going to test a bit more later on and have a look if changing the NVIDIA control panel settings does anything. I'm going to reset that bad boy to default as well right now on the live stream. Hopefully it won't break anything for us. Hello Peace Up, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Thank you so much for joining. Does the new update has improved the performance? Not for me. I can't see any difference right now, to be honest with you. Cannot see any difference at all. If anything, it makes everything cockpit a lot blurry. So I'm still trying to figure out different settings, still trying to improve settings. Yeah, as you can see, as soon as I go to DLSS, it blurs everything in the cockpit. I don't know if I'm meant to be doing anything right or anything like that. But yeah, if I go to ultra settings, let's see what that is. Yeah, my sim has just slowed so much. I'm getting like 21 FPS right now. It's just terrible, absolutely terrible. Let's go to TAA, guys. That's what I'm gonna do. Go to TAA, and gonna go to mostly high settings, and the rest I'm gonna leave as ultra. I mean, mostly high settings, just the clouds ultra. And this is what we have. We have about 30 high 30 FPS with TAA. I'm on X-Plane 11 flying cargo to Leipzig. Nice. So yeah, guys, you can see the results. Cockpit gets blurry, and that's only with Phoenix yet. Once we land, I can quickly spawn in 737 and have a look if the same blurriness occurs in 737 as well, or is it just Phoenix at the moment? So yeah, ladies and gents, thank you all so much for joining the flight, and if you are new, please do consider hitting that like and that subscribe button. Francesco, hello, how are you doing? On 737, same thing. Oh, did you test it already, Francisco? What GPU do you have? I've turned back to TAA. I'm not using DLSS anymore. I have your same 3060 Ti. Wow. And 737-800, did you try with the DLSS on? Yep, DLSS quality. Wow. Yeah, I'm having same issues. I mean, I'm getting same FPS I was getting on DLSS on TAA. On Takeoff, you can't really read speeds. Yeah, anyway, you can't read speeds at all. It's just like really bad. You cannot read PFD or your ND or ECAMs at all from this zoom level. Right now you can see like everything's readable. You can read the speeds, you can read the altitude, everything. And you know, if you turn to DLSS, that all goes. I'm gonna go to quality. You'll see all of that goes. Even if I turn this to 200, I don't know what it does. Constraint adaptive sharpening algorithm adjusts the amount of sharpening per pixel to target an event level of sharpness across the image. I had it at 0, I had it at 200. There you go. Can't see nothing, you can't read anything at all. So bad. One thing I am going to do, if I go to cockpit glass refresh rate to high, what does that do? Nothing. So yeah, there you have it. Gonna go back to TAA for now until they fix this issue that they're having. God knows what sort of issue they're having, but whatever it is, it needs to go. What does cockpit glass refresh rate even do? I have no idea. I was thinking it's probably to do with the clarity of the cockpit. Maybe to do with that, but that's about it. And outside, you know, I'm getting close to 40 FPS. Bear in mind, I do have Orbix as a London City pack. I have, you know, in its builds Heathrow as well. Why is the scenery so blurry? It's nighttime, I think. Nighttime is high up. Maybe that's why it's showing a bit blurry. I'm gonna go to perf page. Let's enter our data. Get QNH for Heathrow. So QNH 1024, winds at 1907 knots, temperature 18. 1024, temperatures 18, winds at 190 at 2 knots, 7 knots, sorry, 1907 knots. And minimums we'll set 200. There we go. That's done. That's done. Cool. Mr. W, what is the game name? Microsoft Flight Simulator. I have to go. Bye, Nabil and others. Thank you, Shalexim. Thank you so much for tuning in with us, and have a good night, good evening. Thank you so much. Take care. Nabil, do you think of becoming a pilot in real life? Definitely. I would become a real life pilot, but only private pilot license. Nothing else. Yes, P-Sip, that's what I just said. Private pilot license, I would definitely go for it. So yeah, it looks like we'll need to wait for update from Fenix and 737 or any sort of setting suggestions by NVIDIA or Microsoft Flight Sim. Why not airline, Francesco? I believe I'm too old for that. I'm 27 years old and I feel like I'm just too old. Even though whoever you'd speak to, they'd say that's not old. But yeah, a couple of things old, you know, the finance side of things as well. I know, but that's what I feel like, man. I feel like I am old. Strobe lights are off. Oh, sorry, my bad. So yeah, I constantly have FPS showing on the side, and as you get closer to London, I can see my FPS dropping down to lower 30s. Where I'm 25 and I'm midway my ATPO in my class. There's Francisco, like I said, definitely I think a lot of people would say that I'm not old at all and I can go for it, but it's mostly to do with the finance things as well, like financial side of things. I mean, I don't have over 100k to pay for my ATPO. Really, Francisco? What sort of solutions? The only thing I can think of is probably, you know, getting money from your bank and stuff. No, one in my class has the money. Oh, no one in my class has money. A pilot training is a few years. You're not even old. Yeah, Ilya. So hopefully, let's see. I mean, let's see what happens. Then how do they pay? I guess it comes down to, you know, having financed finance or borrowing money from the bank, etc. Could be that. I can't borrow money. Yeah, same. I can't borrow money as well. I found a bank that gave me all the money and I start to give back a year after I find a job. Wow, France. What country is that? Family doesn't have to sign anything as well. I better move to where you are, Francesco. Yeah, but interest... it depends if they add interest though. 3% interest. Italy. Okay. Got a few cousins in Italy, might as well move there to do my ATPL. You're not allowed to take interest with loans with interest. I know, Elias. I know the struggle. I know where you're coming from. Being a Muslim, you can't take interest, man. That's the thing. Alright, let's go down to our final altitude of 2000 and I'm gonna go 300. Go on manage descent. Descent screen. Ali Isnan, hello. How are you doing? Ali Chishtia, South Africa. What? Since interest can screw you over if something happens. I just mean if you want it, you always find a way. Yeah, of course. I mean, I know my nephew, he's done it the same way. They borrowed money from the bank to do his ATPL. He's doing that right now. So, yeah. A lot of people go down the down that route. You have to take risks in life. That's true as well, Francisco. Can't disagree there. Right, so while all of that is happening, we'll quickly do some other stuff in there in the background. I'm not allowed to take a risk on that area. Yeah, that's exactly understandable as well, man. That is understandable. Right, I didn't know that one of my colleagues is Muslim and has a loan. I will ask him. When you say ATPL, guess you're referring to integrated route modular. Okay. And yeah, I mean, like I said, my nephew, he's doing the training as well, and he borrowed money from the bank as well. A lot of people do that. It's pretty normal. Loans aren't haram, but interest is. Yeah, there you go. So you mean the ATPL theory? Then surely don't need a loan for that. More the CPL. You're allowed to take loan if it has no interest. There's some Muslim banks where you can get non-interest loans. Yeah, but they usually don't give you loan though. That's another problem with them. They tell you to bugger off. Sorry guys if I'm missing your messages. Get ready for type rating. I started with PPL, now I'm almost done with ATPL exams. Next hour building, CPL and APS. In my country for a loan you need to guarantee that you will pay back with some property. Bloody hell. That is never a good option to go that way. Right, okay. Just updating the thumbnail for this stream, guys. Obviously, we've done 2 flights which were unplanned. So I'm just going to quickly update all of that. So people don't feel like, you know, I misinterpreted any information. There we go. So PMDG is definitely winning tomorrow's stream, so we will be streaming a PMDG for tomorrow. Let's go upstairs, turn on our landing lights on, seatbelt signs and no smoking signs on as well. Getting about 30 FPS. Let's get flaps 1 in. Right, so APCs after MCC to get a preferred route to accompany Ryanair. I have no idea what you guys are talking about, so I'll just let you guys get on with it. Right, let's get speed down to 210 knots. Dual check Discord. I sent you a video. Okay, I will check that out. AI downsampling explained. Did you watch? I suggest trying this. What was it? Can you just explain quickly? Because obviously I can't watch the video right now. If you just explain, maybe I can change the settings while in the air, or no? I paid 7k, don't know how much for a standard MCC. It makes the resolution better, but obviously as you saw, the cockpit details were completely gone out of the window, so we couldn't do anything with that. On the other hand, you've got Wembley Stadium right there. What is that? Is that the... It looks like Auto Arena, but it's not at the same time. I don't know what that is. Alright, let's go to QNH 1024. We'll also get our landing systems on. Right, so ladies and gents, that's looking all good. If your monitor is 1080p, you get better resolution, but you shouldn't lose FPS. But yeah, my monitor is, you can say it's 2K, it's 2560 by 1080. Even though it's 1080, but it's like 2K 1080, if that makes sense. From what I know, Ryanair is all EU reg, so need a ASLN license makes the little sense. Low F politicians. Yeah, man, hate politics. Alright, we're gonna go open descent. Let's go down, arm our spoilers, which are armed already, and everything else is looking great. Set the auto brakes to low as well. You do it from NVIDIA control panel. Okay, I'll have a look at that later. Anything under it is worth it. Okay, cool. Roger that. Because I'm thinking, I just don't know. Oh. Don't suggest to work during it. Yeah, I think a lot of times you need to be available for training, etc. A lot of the training they would like you to do in-house as well, I think. Depending on your school as well, how far your school is. Right, ladies and gents, we are looking good on our approach. So, I mean, obviously right now I had issues with the, you know, with the whole DLSS. Let's see what the other streamers come up with, if they have different settings or different scenarios to use the stuff in. That would be good to see from their point of view. Let's get the localizer in, and we'll get the speed down to 185 knots. There we go, speed 185 knots. DSR is amazing. My monitor looks good with it. Okay, so you can only work for companies in England. Right, okay. With that, ladies and gents, we'll start our recording. Let's go to approach. Flaps 2. And we'll turn the cam on as well, again, once more. My monitor looks good with it, and FPS got a bit better. So I'll have to have a look in the NVIDIA control panel settings, I guess. Let's go down to 160. Gear can come down, go upstairs. Nose lights to taxi, runway turn off lights on. Terrible FPS coming into London. Get the final approach speed in. Ladies and gents, enjoy the landing. Flaps 3. Flaps full. At 1,000 feet, we'll disconnect the autopilot, take control of the plane. This is Inibill's London Heathrow as well, so it's not small scenery at all. 1,000, disconnect the autopilot. Let's line up our central line. Push the nose up a little bit. We are showing too low. There we go.
500.
Checked. Wow, look at the FPS, man. It's looking so bad right now.
Minimum.
Landing.
50, 40, 30, 20, restart.
Nice. Where was our landing rate? Really? Where's our landing rate gone? Oh wow. We didn't have our FSUI running. We'll have it running now and we can watch the replay. Let's restore the reverses and we'll take the next exit. Right, it's a pretty nice landing from the looks of things. We're just gonna park at one of these gates around here. Don't need to do a long taxi. I mean, no, it wasn't 0 FPM. The landing just... Alright, I can't seem to turn the plane properly. Nose wheel disconnect. I don't know how it became disconnected. But what we can do, I can show you guys the landing quickly. And with that, ladies and gents, we're going to call it a day, call it a night, wherever you are. Let's go slightly closer to our landing. There we go. Replay is in. Hopefully it plays. Wow, I mean... Talk about sim being broken, man. This update is... It seems to be too heavy on the plane. Seems to be very heavy on the plane. Let's turn the cam off. With that, I'm quickly going to get the music on as well. We'll watch a PC is about to explode. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. It looks like it's about to explode. But yeah, guys, once again, thank you so much for all the likes and all the subs today. It's been an absolute pleasure streaming for you guys, and hopefully, you know, they improve this update for us soon. There you go. That was the landing rate, -215. Not bad. I'll take that. And yeah, once again, thank you so much. Let's pause the replay, go back, and let's see if we change the time. Does that have an effect on it? If it lets me change the time, that's another thing. Gonna watch the lovely wing view. There you go, ladies and gents. Enjoy the landing. like I always say, thank you all so much for is the drone camera broken? Can't change the camera speed. I'm not sure, I haven't tried the drone cam today. Good luck, bro. I hope to see you someday in the skies. Was to jump in Phoenix, is it buggy with the new update? Phoenix is kind of okay depending on where you're flying from. If you're flying from a Heathrow airport or a very heavy airport, it will be very stuttery, as you can see. Personally, I would wait for Phoenix update, which is coming out in an hour or two. So wait for that update, then reload the plane with DLSS mode, and I'm gonna play around with some settings as well, and hopefully we can get this blurriness in the cockpit sorted out. Until then, ladies and gents, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. UK time. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. Peace and love, guys.